Oh man, thank you.
Gotcha, bro.
That was really good.
I've done shots this way, and this slides look really cool. So we can always move like boxes and stuff.
Okay, yeah, just maybe we'll tidy it a little bit. Okay. Yeah. I see. All these black curtains, lights, and tables make me so like sleepy. Oh man, he's a crack addict. So we go.
That's life.
Yeah, we about to get a crack on. Huh?
Your neck?
Yeah. Whatever you think is right.
Oh, do this actually. Sit on a face towards me.
Face towards you.
Yeah, face towards that. Then you can see. It'll be better for video stuff too.
Okay. I mean, I'll just put it down maybe.
Or actually, I'll do. Is it both?
Yeah.
Or just that way?
It's this way.
Okay. Look to your right. Look to your left. Okay, yeah. Look straight towards me. You this way. You that way. Okay, cool. We're gonna get you to turn more to your left, and then we're gonna also help you on the right side too. So face towards me, and then go like this. Okay, see how the shoulder wants to come up a little bit? Let's fix it.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Ready?
Oh damn. Oh shit.
Put your hand like that. And reach down my back. Now relax. Relax.
Oh my god.
So we have your neck to move better, and then we have your shoulder to not couple with
Ooh, that's tart.
I told you, bro.
That's bomb though. I need nutrients.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
What? I saw the best.
Yes, sir.
My brother.
So how do y'all know each other?
Never know what it's like to be in a hot ass car with no air conditioning, driving all the way to LA, different places to get to a session. To take your beat physically, it was like a physical operation. Now it's just digital, you know, and it's just
You may never even meet him.
you may never meet them. So there's a different level of appreciation. 20 years, huh?
Yeah. We out here looking like fucking like I don't know if it's Harold the Kumar or Cheech and Chong. Like, bro, I'm not even.
It's a bomb. Not a bomb.
Has anyone say you look like Marvin Gaye?
Nah, there's one guy called me, well, two guys called me Kyrie before.
Kyrie, Uncle.
Uncle Drew.
Yeah, Uncle Drew. Uncle Drew. So he makes his bread like that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, for sure. So he should understand it. I'm trying, you know what I mean? Like, I think you understand it too, right? Like, bro, I'm down to make the art, but without bread, you drown in it, you know?
Yeah, no, for sure.
This shit hard. Dang, super producer lifestyle.
It's fire.
Where the booth at?
Yeah, in there. But he's working on changing it right now because initially we just had the mic and stuff in here, but he wants to turn it into kind of like another not like another cook-up area, but like somewhere where people could be. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Can I see the B-room?
Yeah, I got you. That is still like in the works.
Oh shit.
What he's gonna do is he's gonna eventually have like all of right here be for like media stuff. So that's where like the lights are gonna be. I think he's gonna get like a background for right there.
Backdrop?
We're gonna move all this stuff. It's just kind of no one goes in here now.
And then also, are you a producer yourself?
Yeah. I'm still learning a lot though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's why you intern at studios.
Oh yeah. Niz just always was like a really genuine person when I was there. He was one of the people that were like nice to me. Like, you know, like a lot of times as an intern, people like,
Yeah, they treat you like a straight runner, nothing else at the
he
bottom.
always showed love
And
from the
respect.
get-go. Yeah.
That says a lot about his character.
Oh yeah.
And like, and it worked. That says a lot, bro. Then that's why you stuck with him.
Yeah.
I always
100%.
tell people, bro, it don't matter the position or role you're at, or what you can offer, or you can't offer. Who you are as a character transcends all of that. Oh shit! Oh, I'm sorry.
You gotta be careful.
Sorry. Oh my god. Not this cute,
He always
dog.
does that too. Like,
Oh, I'm so
follows
sorry.
you mad close.
Oh man, I feel so bad when I do that though.
Likes to cuddle and jump at people's arms. My girl's gonna like find samples of here because she makes music with me.
Yeah, I know. She work here too sometimes.
Yeah, then I'm gonna have like a little like couch here, or I'm gonna put the couch right here and just get a smaller table and put it this way a little bit more and have the couch facing that way, which would be a problem.
Yeah.
So then come this way.
For sure. Thank you so much, brother.
We just got these couches in. This is the lounge room. kitchen. We got a grill outside. You know, cook some motherfucking food. Bathroom, shower. In case you want to fucking wash your ass. But look, I'm serious about it, man.
This man's serious.
This is the smaller one. Hey, where's the serious one?
The big one's right here.
Oh, okay.
Is this the 300?
No, come here.
Okay.
Just sit down.
Movie. You having all this in house, like, are you gonna do production in house? Like, is there something you're gonna
This
shoot
is
there?
the media room.
But I'm
Studio,
talking about- yeah.
pump out the records,
Yeah.
pitch it to the media side to do the music video. We make a lot of money that way. Smart, bro. Be smart.
Structure, baby.
Move it, bro.
Structure, baby.
Yeah, man. Take
Oh
this,
shit.
Take this.
Yeah. Should we take it? Are we gonna take it to the A room?
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's go. Did I take the S5 2X home? With that Sigma lens? 2470. I grew up in this Los Angeles, California area, which we know is the, which encompasses like all of creativity, from sound, visual, to Hollywood, to film, to music, to producers, to songwriting, to executives, to labels. Like everything was out here. So I never felt like I needed to go anywhere else to really achieve that, but it was more of like when am I going to meet somebody? So in the meantime, I'm just going to develop, put those 10,000, 20,000 hours in, and just become incredible at what I do, master what I do. And
So when do you think you mastered?
once I started seeing other people just be at awe about what it was.
What placement or part of your career were you the most proud of? Like, where you're like, damn, I'm locking in right now. Like, I'm cooking.
Is there more on Scorpion?
Scorpion?
Yeah, is there more on Scorpion?
What is it? Drake, right?
Because we had a first Drake track, but it was more like, there was always little moments that I always told you, keep going, it's gonna happen. But I
Really?
think about it, I was like 12, 13 making beats, right? 29 to get your first placement.
So at that point, did you kind of feel like it was about time?
I thought time was like running out. Because I didn't want failure to be the option, you know?
You know what? Let me ask you that. Being completely transparent, right? At any moment in this, right? Did you ever doubt yourself?
No.
You never doubted yourself?
No.
Wow.
Is there any moment that you thought like, maybe this isn't my calling?
No.
You always knew?
No. I mean, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Always knew. I just was like, when is it going to happen? But yeah, I would say the reason why Is There More was that moment was because in 2017, when we decided to go by Wallace Lane, which is a street we grew up on. I haven't explained this to anybody but people around me. If you know, you know.
Because I think I come from a unique perspective of knowing you early when we were all like 12 and you were like 15, 16.
Mm-hmm.
But then missing almost everything else. I missed your shine. I missed when you blew up.
What do you remember?
I just remember you just relentlessly loving music. Rather that was you producing, writing, or recording. You were just relentlessly, or even just consuming, listening to new music.
Just downloading.
You know what I mean? Just downloading, just constantly, just like always sharing new music with my brother.
He's the only person that's allowed to do this documentary, because I feel like if anyone's going to do it, it's got to be a person that understands from the get-go, not just someone that's coming in asking questions, but someone that can ask questions and understands where the answers come from. Larea is, that's my wife. She's someone I've been with for 18 years, and I got a daughter with her, and we make music together. When I met her when I was like 17, she started finding samples for me, and I told her, like, find samples for me and I'll drum them up, and she would write on a binder. As she got really good, she would write like when the sample starts in the middle of the song. She would write the time marker down to when it ends, and this is all on paper. And she would write like 4 stars, 5 stars, 2 stars, and I said, like, really circle the 5 stars for me, because like there's a lot of shit going on and I really want to get to those good ones.
Yeah.
And she would have like a binder, full of them.
And you trusted her judgment or ear.
Oh yeah, because she would
Did you
always
teach her how to produce?
She just hasn't really been so there's different levels of like producing, and I'll explain it to you, because I feel like she doesn't go into FL, right, for example, or on an MPC and lay drums down and do all of this stuff like with hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got another producer who will do that. They'll press buttons. They'll click in MIDI notes, right?
Mhm.
They'll send you 30 beats and then they won't say anything. You'll go through all 30 beats or 30 samples. All of them are blanks. She'll say, if you take this sample and you chop it up and you take this middle section and you bring in the vocals from here and you bring it in and you attach it onto that, but then take it out at parts and then go and get Masego to do saxophone at the end of this, that'll be an amazing record for J. Cole. You go and you do exactly that, and then you send it in trusting that word, and you see the reaction over and over and over again, you'll understand why she has one on Kanye's album that got her
Wow,
2
she
times
just creatively,
nominated.
she's like a Quincy Jones in the sense where like,
Exactly.
You still enjoy making beats?
You have to. It's part of like,
Do you,
it's the first process of the song happening.
Right.
I'm seeing it as a whole.
That's what I realized with
thing
you.
now.
I don't think you separate it as like, well, I'm an artist or like I can do both. I just
It was
create
both.
music.
It was
It's
both.
everything.
Yeah, like it was.
That's why you're so into the visual aspect. It's the third
now,
leg.
That's it, bro. You get it.
Yeah, it's the third leg.
You make a sample. You drum up the sample if you can drum up. I mean, don't do anything if it's not like organic,
Alright.
but do it if it's something you want to do, so you don't put yourself in a box. But a lot of people like are doing it for a business right now. I don't do it because like I'm like, oh, I have to do this because I'm gonna make more money.
Right.
I do it because I feel like I have a creative vision for it.
Yeah.
I have a passion for it.
Okay.
Meets execution, persistency, and dedication,
Yeah.
which will equal a pretty good success rate, right?
Yeah, absolutely. What are the lessons you learned from like through your persistence? Because one thing I can vouch for, I don't know nothing about this producer lifestyle, but one thing I can vouch for sure is you've been doing this. You're not an overnight success. That's one thing I can say for sure, personally.
I feel like a lot of the fun journey aspect of it has kind of been distorted a little bit. You know what I mean? And
No, I don't.
that-
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
I mean that back then there was like this soul-serving aspect that had nothing to do with money.
Mm.
It had nothing to do with money. It was like, this is my day. You know what I mean? This is like what I'm really gonna love to do today. I'm gonna go and find a record. I'm gonna come home. I'm gonna make a dope ass beat to it. There was no timeline. There was just timeless. You know, you're younger, obviously
Yeah.
too. There's no.
That I think that's the
stress.
biggest part. Is you're young.
But I think like social media, internet changed a lot. If that didn't ever happen,
True.
there would still be this kind of like patience
I
of
kind of miss those days, man.
I miss it too.
Just creating, just to create,
Yeah,
just for the love of
of
it,
course.
and just creating something good without any affirmations besides your soul being happy. That was enough.
That's it.
That
Nah,
was
it really was like I made the best. beat
Yeah,
today.
it's like I don't give a fuck who
the
sees it.
whole
Yeah.
day
Yeah.
was like wow, and that was everything at the time. And I feel like these days it's just more about timeline and pumping out as much music as you can.
Extreme
You're putting out
volume.
too much volume, and
Yeah.
like Sade travels the world. This is what I heard, that she travels the world for 7 years and then she does an album. So you think about how much patience that is. Like I'm back on that. I don't care anymore. Like I've already produced for everybody.
Okay, I have a question though.
10 Grammy nominations later, like what else do I need? There's always going to be someone that has more than you. There's always going to be someone that's less than you. It's just a never-ending thing. You're always going to want more. So for me, I wanted a new challenge, and I told myself, I'm going back to what I really love, which is the true passion of being an artist, and this is what I'm going to do.
I love that, bro.
And I really do not care if I get another placement again, because I'm gonna be honest with you. Given all of the circumstances of like where I'm at right now, right? I'm at that fork in the road. And I don't have to choose. I mean, obviously I can continue to produce and it's gonna come along with that. I'm gonna make beats for myself. I'm doing it for myself again. I'm not like, oh, this is what you want? Oh, this is the session I gotta go to? No, I don't want to. I'm doing it for myself again. So when I make a record, I'm making it for me. Now, that's not only making the music that much better again, that much more fun, but that much more appealing, because when you go to a restaurant, you're going to a restaurant to get what flavors that restaurant has to offer. There's a family recipe that restaurant has to offer. You don't go into an Italian restaurant, they're like, what kind of hamburger do you want? That's what you want, right? So if you want a hamburger, let's make you a hamburger. So as a producer, as an artist, you're really like, nah, I want to just make what they want. I want to make everybody a hamburger. When instead of that, you're like trying to experiment and try to figure out your own recipe or your own deliverance on how you want to approach it. So back in the day, it was like whatever you want to do because there was no one to impress. There was no one to cater to. And I feel like nowadays in music, people are compromising their sound. They're compromising their sanity. They're compromising their integrity of how they move. They're disrespecting people that they grow up with and who they love because they want to get to somewhere quicker. So there's a lot of disrespect not only to other people, but to themselves, to their individualness, and to their creativeness, right? So it took me working with everyone to want to not work with everyone. And I mean that because the more you work with everyone, the less your inner child and who is inside you that really wants to shine and breathe is not being catered to, it's being neglected, right? So I kind of got to the point where I'm like, man, I chased this so long, 20 years, just to get to where I wanted to be. I've put in my hours, I've countless sleepless nights, engineering for people just to play 5 beats at the end of the fucking session, only to hear no and get shit talked to, whatever the fuck. I mean, of course, no one talked shit to me, but they would be like, no, I don't want to hear whatever the fuck it was, right?
Just straight producer grind. I get you.
Shit that I see people like when they complain, I'm like, what are you complaining about? What have you had to go through? What have you actually had to do to get here? What, you made a beat in a cubicle and your air conditioning room that your parents pay for, and you sat on Instagram and you DM somebody and you just press send and you heard, I like that, or you text somebody, you will never know what it's like to go and have to do other things to support the thing that you want to do, which is you had to invest in a job to get the gas money to get there. You had to drive to the location just to engineer for what you wanted to do, which was press play on your beats for the artist that you were going to work with, or you had to wait in line, or you had to wait outside for somebody. You had to meet somebody in order to cross them. So when these things are missing from everybody's new era, it's a different era. You got to respect it, but they also got to respect you to know there's a different level of appreciation.
Do you think this mentality, like this new, like, like returning of the purity of the essence of the art or creativity, right? Do you think that's almost like a luxury because you've gone to a certain status already? You know what I mean? Let's keep it real.
Good question.
Yeah.
Good question. At the time, you kind of got to get what you get. You kind of got to do what you got to do. So yeah, absolutely. I feel like I would work very hard to like now be like, I can do what I want to do. Yeah. But that, take that with like a little bit of advice though, because at the time too, if I never stopped chasing my artistry in 2011, that's 13 years ago, almost 14 years ago, maybe even to like the mid 2000s, if I just kept going with it, I would be on as an artist right now, which is my true passion. So all I'm saying is there is a sacrifice that you get with it. You can do something and it can serve its thing, but you're also losing something that maybe you shouldn't lose.
I see what you're saying. You're saying you're right about that, but this is also advice that if I could go back in time, I would just kept it true. You know what I mean?
True to what I want to do in my art form, because
right. That's cool.
Because
and you're with full confidence.
It is luxury. Yeah. It is luxury. Like
yeah,
we've made some bags. We've produced for a bunch of people, but I see people still chasing that. I got to the point where I realized I saw through the facade of what this was, and it was a very depleting type of conniving, disrespectful, step on toes, disloyal kind of movement and moment of motivational kind of decision making, right? Whatever. So I see different producers doing that. I see different people like constantly going to sessions and like they're working towards something, but they don't know at the expense of what they're doing. Obviously, if you got to make money. Obviously, like when I was at that time, I'm like, yo, I gotta get it no matter what. I gotta hustle. Like I gotta go to the session. I gotta fucking engineer this shit. 20 hours, just to press play. Like you can't be picky when there isn't anything to be picky towards, right? You gotta like take it for what it is. But yeah, so that is a luxury. But yeah, I mean, I'm at that situation now where I'm like, I can work with who I want to work with, or choose to work with. But if I went back, I would definitely be more careful on who I work with. I would be careful with who I would invite into that space, into that type of setting. You know what I mean?
I'm still on my grind. You know what I mean? So I wonder if it's like do I just keep it pure? Because I do know what you're saying, and I definitely completely resonate with like how much of the absence of it is in our time right now, and it does kind of fuck me up as a creator, right? But I wonder if it's like, does it require me to kind of
It's fear. It's fear.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's
right?
fear
It is
of not knowing that if you just went the direction you want to go,
that it won't work
it
out.
won't work out.
That's what it is.
It's fear.
But it's like, would you not say that like you didn't have that fear? You had that fear as well,
That fear.
right?
That's why I was like, I'm gonna go towards production,
Towards the back.
but I lost my artistry to a level where, like you were saying, back to being consistent. I was able to write a song in 5 minutes. When I got back into it, I'm like, damn, man, like, is this what I want to do? Yeah. But I can't continue the next 15 years and know that I didn't put it all into my artistry. Black Magic, full frame, 6K full frame.
What made you want to get into the videos?
Honestly, I've always loved it, but it was like, it is the last step to the visual aspect of what you're doing as a producer. Music is visual. Cooking, clothes, creativity, art, it's all visual based. So this is visual. This is all art. This is making a beat. This is recording a song. So I figure like, all I got to do is learn it to do what I want to do, that I know I can do what I want to do better than someone else might do for myself, right? Which I know I'll bring in the Cole Bennett's and things like that if I want to do certain things where they're like whip panning, you know, I can't do all that. But if it's like simple shots where I'm setting up lights, putting this up on a tripod or setting this up somewhere else, or like my homie's doing the handheld shot and I jump in the frame, as long as I'm shooting, I'm not overexposing, underexposing, and I got, you know, a good lens and camera, and I'm in the scene doing the performance, it's gonna look good. It's gonna look great. And then you just chop that shit up like you're chopping up a sample. You put it out. It's content. Because I figure like if I'm gonna go and you gotta pay somebody to do it, you gotta explain to them what you want to do. You have to wait for them. This is just something that I can do in between time to put out content.
This man got a cinema lens too. That's fire, family.
Look right here. We got the Sigma 35mm 1.2. This lens was like $1,500. This vintage Minolta
Ooh,
lens.
I have this exact one.
You do?
Yes, sir. I have this exact one. How much do you pay for this?
I forgot, honestly.
Oh, the 50 mil. This shit is buttery, bro.
I love that one.
And it has an adapter on it.
Yeah, it's a PL.
You got this on OfferUp?
Yeah.
Really? How did you even know how to find this?
Well, you just look it up. I'm in the whole world, bro. I know everything. Talk to me about lenses, I know about. Talk to me about cameras, I know about.
I love this lens. I have this one. I own this one right here. This shit is fire.
It's just
Damn.
like, if I'm shooting a video, I want to do it on this because it looks cinematic. And it takes
35 millimeter.
CFast cards in here. So it's all internal, raw internal. You don't need an external monitor, nothing.
Black Magic. I'm definitely a Sony person, but I'm a gearhead. You know what I mean? I can whip any of this. I guess me and my boy about to cook up. You know, I don't know if necessarily today, but definitely future coming.
Shit, we might be able to get some
Yeah.
fun shots.
You want to try it today, maybe?
Yeah, have some fun.
Okay.
Yes, we forever and more. Just know we in the zone like never before. And go home early, I do it. More fulfilling, it's more fulfilling. And get this sort of feeling from floor to ceiling.
You can tell. You can tell if it's like a producer trying to do the artistry thing, right? For me, this is something that's just been part of it since the beginning. Before I even started getting into production, I was really like an artist.
No one else but you can. Without you, would I ever be nothing? I believe it, I don't need you, no.